what's going around in the collective right now? What message? What are they not? What is the collective? What's collective not seeing? What is something collective isn't seeing? What does collective need to know how to best move forward? Knight of Wands. Now's a good time to do what you want. The Knight of Wands. That's one of the fast removing knights. So that's giving me things are picking up with passions and creativity, a lot of energy. What else about this Knight of Wands? What are they not seeing in their passion and creativity? Are they getting, what are they, how can they move forward? What is it that they're not seeing move? Ooh, okay. Well, these did come, I don't usually read reverse, but we got the Seven of Cups and Strength in reverse. So I'm sensing a lot of distraction and self-doubt in your um, embracing your courage and your creative pursuits, a lot of creative blocks, maybe. Yeah, too much desire and lust that could be blocking your creativity. As I've said, and I will keep saying, you have to let yourself be bored and sit in silence and remove the noise so that you can be creative. Try like your brain gets overstimulated with too much short form stimulation, scrolling on the phone. That was me scrolling on the phone, or on however you scroll and find entertainment on these devices. um, it causes your brain to go into burnout. It really does. And that in itself is like one of the biggest creative blocks. You're consuming too much to be able to create, and your brain's in overdrive and tired. And then you can't even, then it's like you can't hear yourself think. You have to allow yourself to sit in some stillness and silence, allow yourself to be bored so that you can hear your own inner thoughts. And it's not most of the time like the greatest, a lot of the revelations or things that you find that end up being something that would be the opposite of a creative block, somewhere where you would find that inspiration or something, is when you least expect it, when you're not searching so hard for it. There comes a point when you've got to stop learning and searching and start doing, you know? It's usually like, for me, a lot of the times it's walking in nature. And I mean, social media is addicting. Like being on the phones, it's addicting. It's an addiction. And it's something that I've also been working through and been being a lot more mindful of. Um, I've noticed where I've gone through a lot of phases through it. And when I experience my biggest creative blocks is when I'm spending too much time on my phone. And or when I'm walking in nature, I'm listening to something else. I've started to just not even bring headphones or anything, leave everything at home and raw dog it into the forest with my dog. And like at first, like it feels uncomfortable to sit with your own thoughts, especially after you've been consuming so much content. It's like uncomfortable to sit with yourself. Once you move through that and you realize this too shall pass, and you come back to yourself, that's when things start to flow. And that's where you'll gain your strength back. You have it all within you. You don't know your own strength until it's tested. So go out into the woods, or I don't know, go find some stillness. Go allow yourself to be bored somehow. Eat a meal with no noise, no TV, no music, no scrolling on your phone. Um, Come home from work and just sit down and relax. Like, man, it's like you go everywhere and you just see everyone's always on their phone. Like, just put the thing away. Promise it won't kill you. So if you're experiencing some creative blocks or delays in some creative pursuits or passions, or what else does it say? And generosity and energy, adventure. I mean, with the Seven of Cups, I mean, that's just, there's too many distractions, too many illusions, too many things to be able to allow your creativity to flow. And just, I know with myself, there's so many different things I'm interested in. So sometimes it's like choosing the one thing and rolling with that. But it's like, that's where inspired action comes in. Sometimes just what's the most inspiring to you right now that feels like the comfiest to like dive into. Dive into that for however long until you get bored of that, and then dive into the next thing. All right, let's pull an oracle card. I'm looking at the threads of karma. What's a thread that can be released of some karma that you might be suppressing and distracting yourself? What is something that can be released? What's a thread of karma that can be released? Okay. Face what you've avoided. Yeah. Yep. Like I just said, face what you've avoided. Avoidance is a chain in disguise. So yeah, consuming too much content or entertaining too many different options, that's keeping yourself chained up in stagnation and not moving forward and making a decision or having any kind of fulfillment of anything. What you're not willing to face still controls you. Allow yourself to feel the discomfort. It moves, you move through it. Suppressing things and distracting yourself constantly, that's only prolonging, it's only going to be prolonging you from whatever it is that you're desiring to have, from making any kind of changes and seeing a tangible difference. Or yeah. And learn from pain. Pain is a catalyst for change. Allow it to lead you to deeper wisdom and growth. So if there's some pain you're avoiding, whether it's from you made some different choices and you made some changes in your life and now you're reminiscing too much on the past, or you're going through a breakup, or you changed a job, or you're looking to change a job, or you're just, whatever the pain might be, family dynamics growing up, whatever it is, it's always a catalyst for a good learning situation. We came here to learn and evolve. So look at it as that. Look at it as, what can I learn from this? And how can I apply this going forward? Like, it's okay. It's already, you can't change the past. It's already said and done. But what can you change when you come up in a situation that might be similar to something that was painful to you? How can you go about it differently this next time? What did you learn from it? That's what matters. It's not about so much the mistakes or whatever it is. It's more of, what did you learn and did you change? Or are you continuing to do the same things? Or are you willing to do something different? Are you willing to decide on one thing? Be decisive and certain. moving up. All right, law of attraction. So yeah, how can we better manifest whatever it is that we're desiring in this Knight of Wands? What do we need to know? How can we best move forward? Whoa, all right. Momentum. Things are moving forward quickly as the Knight of Wands wants it to. Your energy is building towards success. Keep going. Stay consistent with your actions and maintain your high vibrational state. But what's blocking that? You may be feeling stuck in the Seven of Cups, too many options. Shift your approach and regain momentum with small steps. Allow yourself to sit in some silence. Get off your phone. Put your phone away. Stop consuming so much content. Stop consuming the news if you're still doing that. Or letting fear run you. Cultivate courage regardless of fear. Learn to cultivate some courage. Learn to just do. Movement is medicine. For the momentum to happen, you have to make a decision. You have to get that inner strength and just decide on something and just do it. One small step. Put the phone down and take a few deep breaths. That's a good first step. Then do some stretching and some yoga, and I promise you will not be disappointed. If you are on this earth and you're alive and you're living, if you can breathe and you can understand the words that I am saying, you can do yoga. It's not about the poses. It's about connecting with your body, your breath, your body, mind, and spirit, bringing them all into harmony. That is what yoga is. And gratitude and reliance. I'll take that one too because I felt the need to look at it. Gratitude unlocks everything, right? Even just put your phone down and make a gratitude list and watch the shift that happens within you. Gratitude unlocks abundance. Recognizing what you have attracts even more blessings. Write down 3 things or 30 or 300 if you really want to keep going at it that you're grateful for today. Shift your focus to appreciation. What could be blocking your gratitude? Focusing on lack. Maybe limiting your manifestations. Celebrate what is already. Focusing on what everyone else is putting out there and what everyone else is doing. Reliance. Believing before seeing is the key to manifestation. Trust the process fully. Release control and allow your manifestations to unfold in perfect timing. What could be blocking that? Impatience may be blocking the flow. Cultivate deeper trust in the unseen. Now for me, that means that you're looking too much. You might be looking for actual signs or something too much externally from you because you're not trusting in yourself. Like you have to trust yourself. You have to cultivate the trust within yourself and everything that is and everything that will be and that it will all work out. But sitting and looking externally too much, having too much noise, doubting, which is the strength in reverse, too much self-doubt or just doubt that good things could happen for you or doubt in miracles or whatever it is, having too much doubt, that's what you're going to keep getting. You're going to keep getting reassurances of that because that's what you're putting out there. That's what you're sitting in. Like attracts like. Let's get a message from the universe. All right, universe, what message do we have for this collective? What does the collective need to know? How to move forward? What's their next right move? Sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long and reach for the opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. Let's get one more message from the universe. All right, we got two more. When going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. What is meant for you won't pass by you. You will never have to force something that is truly meant to be. Trust in the perfection of divine timing and allow your life to unfold as it should. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. Let it go. Sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. You got to be able to move forward. You have to recognize everyone, like I said, we're here to learn. We're here to learn and evolve and be and live and experience and love and share that with each other. Holding grudges and resentment and holding things like that, it's only hurting yourself. And that's only showing your capacity to evolve. Forgiveness is for yourself so that you can move on, so you can move forward, so you can evolve. Sometimes, you have to go through the pain and use it as a pain as a catalyst. And sometimes, you don't know what you don't know. So you have to be thankful for those lessons that you were able to learn and now know from and use it as a catalyst to become better, to evolve in your life so you don't continue causing that pain for yourself or others or putting yourself in situations that are painful. Let's get a soul whisper card and an angel number, and then I'm going to close this out. Okay. Starlight path. Follow the quiet whispers of your intuition tonight. They will guide you to unexpected revelations. I love that. Trust your inner voice when making decisions. Perfectly sums it up. Follow the quiet whispers of your intuition tonight. Your intuition, you always know. That quiet knowing you have inside, it's not about anyone else and what anyone else thinks. It really isn't. You can only fill your own cup up. Everything else, everything will come together as long as you're filling your cup up and being true to yourself, being authentic. It's not about impressing anyone else or having to have validation from anyone else. You know deep within you. And in stillness and quiet, and when you know, everything I said, I love when the cards just come together and the oracle cards like confirm the tarot. I love when that happens. All right, let's get an angel number to close this out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna rearrange my room tonight so I could have a better setup for my readings and stuff. I had a table in here and then I didn't want the table in here. I've rearranged my room so many times in the past couple months, and I think I'm gonna actually rearrange it to how it originally was before, because I've realized that kind of was the best way. Trying to bring the feng shui in. Well, and sometimes I just need a change, and it's like just changing around furniture really helps with that. All right, what is an angel number we can close this out with and carry with us as a sign from our angels, from source and our spirit guides and higher self, that we're on the right path or at a pivotal moment of making a decision to jump onto our right path, our highest path? What is an angel number we can carry with us and close this out with? All right, we got 2 here. We got 555 and 888. Change and abundance. Time for some change and bring that abundance in. Let's go. Change happens outside your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to walk it. Take the next step, allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. Affirmation. I release all that no longer serves me as I am guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. 888 abundance. Blessings are here and more are on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you. As you stand in your highest self, you attract all that you once were seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. Affirmation. The more good I do in the world, the more abundant my life grows. I radiate an energy of loving kindness. Yo, by the way, being nice is so out. We're not being nice anymore. We're being kind, and there is a difference. There absolutely is a difference, and I will make a whole another video on that. But if you like these readings, give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do like daily readings. Yeah, I'm going to do a little rearranging and recreate my whole setup here to, make it a little bit better for me to do my readings. But yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you like these readings and you want me to post them daily. And I love you and have an awesome, beautiful, joyous, abundant, prosperous, miraculous day.